Thanks for joining us. I'm Jason Zimmerman. As construction takes off on the Southbridge Connector project in Brown County, people living near the future construction plans say they are frustrated with how they feel it could impact their day-to-day lives. Drew Bast brings us the concerns of homeowners and how the county is justifying them. Drew.
Jason, I spoke with a man whose backyard runs along Rockland Road in De Pere. For years, it has been a narrow street separating quiet neighborhoods and cornfields. However, in a few more years, it will be the center of this county-wide highway project. As John Luchin explains to me, many neighbors feel their concerns are about what the project brings to their backyard are not being taken into consideration.
They need this, they need to get there quickly. It's all about them. Nothing about the people that live here.
John Luchin says he and other neighbors have submitted letters to the county detailing aspects of the Southbridge Connector project they feel will disrupt their daily lives. Among the top of their concerns is the increased speed limit.
You put in a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit with trucks coming off the bridge, which are not going to do 40 anyways. You tell it 40 and they're going to do 50. You know, it becomes a real safety concern.
On top of the increased traffic, he feels the sound from the construction and eventually daily traffic will disrupt peace in the neighborhood.
They're talking about the noise level going from a basically library type noise to basically like being in a party. Yeah, it has an impact.
We spoke with Brown County Highway Commissioner Chris Hardy, who says the proposed speed limit and the implementation of roundabouts will ensure those who travel the Southbridge corridor will do so safely.
The initial impact in terms of the Tier 1 study, and that was this device to move traffic, right? For traffic to get from east to west across the county. And so that was kind of the impetus for the project. And so with that in mind, that 40 made sense.
He also believes adding sound barriers or a similar alternative along the highway would be unreasonable and not financially feasible.
If we look at it through the analysis they do, does it make sense for us to just build a 10-foot wall all the way along the whole corridor if it's not required? You know, that's not being prudent with taxpayer dollars.
Now, Luchin says he is not disputing the project as a whole. He is just asking the county to go about their business in a more considerate manner for himself and his neighbors. Construction on the GV16 section of the Southbridge corridor will not begin until 2027. The full project is expected to wrap up in 2030. Jason.
Drew.